I'm looking at the bracket in Wikipedia, and I'm very surprised how many Terrans are there. In the
Mate,
round of 16, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Terrans in the round of 16.
you're welcome, mate. This is the new. This is 2020 Latin America. That's what this is. 2021. Sorry.
Yeah, here we go, mate. We have loaded into Blackburn LE for our first map in this best of this series. Starting here in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, the Peruvian set player playing for the CranKy Ducklings. It is Ryu.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Blackburn LE, we have the other Peruvian player, the Peruvian Terran player. He's orange, representing Team New Angels. It is Kaozfate. Oh.
Now, like you have seen one of your boys played and success sums a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's time to see your second boy here. Tell me that. How do you feel? How nervous are you?
I'm nervous just because I 100% agree with what you said earlier, where this is basically the qualifying match. Except it's a best. Except it's a best of 3 instead of a best of 5.
Oh, you're right. I totally forgot the qualifying matches are best of 5.
Yes. So, because of that, this is going to be very close. I know how scary Kaozfate is. We call him Baby Beyond for a reason. Like, he has very strong bio play, very strong. And I've seen him beat Ryu before. It's happened. Like, it's
Yes.
Kaozfate may have won LatAm Dorada if he wasn't just blackout drunk.
Oh yeah, yes. If I remember correctly, he gave wall cover, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could say that Kaozfate is the anti-Ryu here. He's the anti-Neo. You know, Neo is a little more slow, a little more passive, and then it just hit you with that 200 big army. No, mate, Kaozfate is going to rip you apart with his micro. You bailing him, and he's going to lose just two Marines. I can see him. I don't know if you remember a game about like 2 months ago, maybe. It was Kaozfate versus. Oh, who was it? It was a third player. I don't remember who.
Was it Jim?
Where Kaozfate. Was it who?
Jim?
Maybe. I don't remember. I just remember that it was Kaozfate made a push with like 16 Marines and 2 tanks, and he won the game with that. Just because the Benlins did absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Kaozfate is terrifying. He's taken down people like Jim Rising, like even Eggs, like the Zerg Lord. He's terrifying. Boy, so Ryu has to be in shape and in form here today if he wants to take down his opponent.
Yes, and Kaozfate has started good. He has already killed 1 drone.
Yep, 1 drone already. Meanwhile, now is the time. Here we go. The copy pastas in the chat for Ryu. Oh boy, he's gonna need it. He's gonna need it here if he wants to go up against Kaozfate. Kaozfate opening up with a bit of a 1-1-1. No early. Oh no, never mind. Sorry. There was a fast CC before that starport, so very innovation-esque, very economic focused.
By the way, I don't know you, but I find where he's building that CC interesting.
The location, right?
Yeah, it makes me think that he's not going to take neither the one on that one that you're looking at, nor the gold one, nor the tier one that is more close to his opponent. No, I think he's going to take the middle, mate.
This will be very interesting, right? I think it's either one, either the middle base or the triangular third base. We'll see which direction it goes in. The Overlord will scout this. It will dive in and see, hey, you open up economically. Your third base is already almost done. You're going to be focusing on your economy for now, and we'll see if he can do anything about it. Again, I'm curious as well is if Ryu does decide to take that like almost island base.
There we go. The poor Overlord sacrifices his life to see what is in Kaozfate's base. Rip Overlord, we will miss you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, now what?
Poor Overlord, man. Feels
Oh,
bad, man.
interesting. Ryu being defensive with a spine.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him. I feel like Ryu knows as well how scary Chaos Fate can be, so he's getting ready for anything. Meanwhile, Chaos Fate is being a little bit cheeky. He's going for a Hellion drop. Thankfully, Ryu does have creep in his main.
Yeah. Now this is exactly why I love this map as a Terran, because doing drops is absurdly easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, mate, even with the slow zones, mate, just look how fast these Hellions have arrived.
Oh yeah, they are already here. Immediately we see the drones being pulled away. The Lings show up, but a little bit too late. 2 Hellions do get into the mineral line. So far, only 2 drones go down. Ooh.
Oh, the medivacs go down. Nice focus by Ryu. So yeah, in the end, this drop did nothing. But as you can see, like this was more Ryu having good reaction and less about being like prepared for this drop.
Yeah.
Because that's spine in the tier base. I would have put it. Honestly, I would have put it in the main.
Yeah, just because of how common drops can be. I know. But yeah, that was really good reaction time. Really good focus fire as well. Ryu just shutting down that drop was really impressive to see. And we see Chaos Fate. He didn't go for the island. He did go for triangular third.
One day, one day, like I'm going to see that island taken.
Did you just say one day, Wei? Did you just go full Mexican on me?
I mean, what did you expect, Meg? I'm a Mexican.
It's true.
Sometimes Mexican thing happens.
I love it.
And look, here comes Chaos Fights for round 2 in the drops.
Here he comes. Meanwhile, what is there? There are a couple of banelings here. Unfortunately, Ryu is setting up for a little bit of a run by, so he doesn't have everything at home. Oh, he does spot the drop. He's getting ready. Go, show me the focus fire. Up.
Nice focus fire on the banelings. The banelings he still didn't have baneling speed. Oh, nice focus fire again. Like, mate, he lost like how many? 6 marines, I think, 8 marines. Or like
God.
3 baneling. Oh no! Maru, why?
Papi, please, mate, look at this. Even though Chaos Fate has impeccable micro and focus fire, which was amazing, by the way, his reaction time isn't as good as Ryu's, you know? Did lose that mineral line.
Mate, I think Maru has cursed us. now that this happened to Maru, I think that is happened to every Terran in the whole game, mate.
I think it's one of those things where Chaos Fate's like, it's okay if this happens to me. It happens to Maru. it's fine. But really nicely done there by Ryu, able to deal some counter damage. Meanwhile, Chaos Fate, he was setting up for a drop. Ryu was in position, but Ryu has to be careful. He's being spread thin a little bit. Like, he's got army towards the north, towards the south, trying to defend wherever he can. And Chaos Fate, he's getting ready for a big push with Marines and Widow Mines.
Yes, mate. And here we go. This is where we're going to see the magic of Chaos Fate and his splits happen.
Oh boy, we'll see how good the splits are going to be here. I believe Baneling Speed, yes, Baneling Speed is done. 1-1 is about to finish up for Ryu. Ryu, he's going for a bit of a run by. Does he have enough at home to defend? God, oh god, the first Widow Mine shot does go off. Second one! Oh.
Okay, only one with my dog. Meanwhile, a counter attack with Ryu on Chaos Fate's base.
Looks like it will be cleaned up. Meanwhile, Chaos Fate, he just drops straight into the main base of Ryu. This is a little bit risky. There's plenty of Ling Bane here. Oh my god, and he wants to connect.
Okay, he loses nothing. That's okay.
God, they're just the minefield here is terrifying. At the same time, Chaos Fate tries to go for a drop, but oh my god, Ryu already had an army here ready and waiting.
Ryu has made a lot of settling baneling, mate. That's what's keeping Ryu alive. His macro has been impeccable.
Yeah. It's keeping him in this right now. But he can't really engage here. Like, it's so difficult to push into all these Widow Mines with just Ravagers. Oh my god, he does commit and
oh, nice shot by the Widow Mine. Destroys quite a bit of baneling deaths, and here comes Chaos Face for the next punch.
Yeah, exactly. And now there's a tank in the middle of this army as well. The Banelings, they do get some connections, a little bit of friendly fire here, but there's still a lot more Widowmines where that came from. Kaozfate has a lot of momentum here.
Yeah, mate, I don't want to scare you, but just look at this play.
Yeah, it's terrifying. Like, Ryu needs Baneling connections.
Yeah, he needs really good Baneling connection, but that's the thing. That's why Kaozfate is so good. He's really good at splitting versus Banelings.
Yeah, exactly.
He makes excellent trades whenever he plays Baneling settling.
Exactly. Oh my god. Meanwhile, Ryu, he actually does dive in. Decent Bailey connections so far, but can he get the rest of them? He gets on top of the tank. The tanks go down. Only Lings and Ravagers left. And there's still plenty of Marines. Oh god.
Damn it. There's more coming. The reinforcements are very good for Kaozfate, and I think this is the beginning of the end. With no more Banelings, I don't think Ryu can hold for much longer.
Exactly. Banelings are just morphing in now, but there's only 4 of them. It's not going to be enough, mate. The splits are good. Kaozfate, this push is not stopping. And as you said, Kaozfate, he's just pushing on forward, and I think he may just end it. An Ultralisk Cavern gets thrown down. That's ambitious, Ryu. And this is really the last hurrah here. Oh, God.
And here we go, the last push of Ryu. A lot of buildings, a lot of settlings, but I think not enough. These splits are very good for Kaozfate, and he loses everything, and that's GG.
GG. Kaozfate takes game number 1 here. And there's a reason why both Darking and I were praising Kaozfate before the game started. Kaozfate, he is a very strong player, and he's deserving to advance on and go to that qualifying spot, or qualify for the next round. It's one of those things where there's a lot of good players here in Latin America, Kaozfate being one of them.
Yeah, GG, mate. Everyone in the chat, by the way, Funara Neo in the chat, because he should have chose a different proxy location. No, that's okay, Neo. You did good. You did good. I'm pretty sure you will you will rectify your mistakes and do it even better in Friday. You still have another chance to qualify. Okay, Light here believes in you, right, Light?
I do believe. I believe in my boys. Oh boy. But again, this is it's rough. I wish this was a best of 5. I wish Ryu versus Kaozfate was a best of 5 here. It's such a shame that because of the seeding, they're facing a little bit earlier than they should.
I mean, you said earlier, mate. This is the round of 8.
It should be qualifying match, right? It's oh god. But here we go, mate. Here we go. We are getting set up for the next game in this series. Players are finally in.
2000 Atmospheres is going to be our second map of the day.
I do think that that Ryu will have a better chance here. Something that you alluded to about the previous map, Blackburn. Obviously, it's a great map for drops, but also the rush distance by ground is very small, is very short as well. So those marine pushes, they hit so much harder, so much faster. This map is a little bit bigger, it's a little bit wider, so it's a little bit harder for the Terran player to really get that momentum going.
Yes. Completely correct. But if I remember, was it this map? Yes, I think, was it Oxide? I don't remember. The map where I tell you that Ryu won with only 2 tanks, he did it because of the good tank positioning behind the rocks. So they will never be able to be surrounded. Do you remember if it was this map or not?
Maybe.
That's the thing. That's the thing. If Kaozfate makes good use of the map terrain, mate, he's going to do wonders. No, I don't think it was the map. It was probably Oxide.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyhow, go ahead, Light. Go ahead.
Yeah, speaking of, here we have him. The Zerg Hope in this tournament bracket. He's, of course, the Peruvian Zerg player representing the CranKy Ducklings. It is Ryu. El Condor himself.
Hey, you need to have attack with Ryu.
I do. I need to make him change his last name from Condor to Duck. Oh,
and here in the bottom left-hand corner of the page of the map, we have the Peruvian Terran player for New Angels. This is Kaozfate. I was actually not going to say about the last name of Ryu. That's a little too extreme even for me. But because look, mate, he doesn't have the logo on the base.
It's true. He does have our clan tag, but he doesn't have the duck here. Hey, what's going on? We need the duck.
Okay, mate. One more thing to put in the what's the word I'm looking for? The papers that you sign up.
Mm-hmm.
In the contract.
Exactly. Oh boy. Meanwhile, we are slowly getting into the swing of things. Like, I want to commend Ryu. He was doing a really good job at stopping and denying all those drops. You know, he even went for that slow baneling run by, and he got a lot of worker kills, but just wasn't enough, mate. Wasn't enough.
His reaction was good. The only issue is that, man, Kaozfate is a monster. It's gone to his Marines.
Mm-hmm. Such a good player, mate. Such a good player.
Yes. So here we go. First, the Reaper's coming out to scout the base of Ryu. Let's see if he takes one run this game.
We'll see. The Reaper is here. We do have a couple of lings here to try and stop it from getting anywhere close to the mineral line. Meanwhile, Ryu is actually hiding his drone. And he does.
Yeah, mate, I saw it when the drone saw the Reaper. He went, no, mate, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
And he just went a little out of his way. Oh no, here. Is he? No, he's not going to see it. The tier base is successfully planted.
Yeah, that was close. Kaozfate is looking. He's trying to find the drone. Little does he know the third base has already been planted. So really nice micro there by Ryu, able to throw it down. Oh boy.
Yeah, but by the way, it was the forward tier base with the one which was taken. So we may see a little more aggressive Ryu this game.
We definitely may. God, we shall see as Kaozfate, he does circle around, confirms the third base, and once again, just like the previous game, he is going for that more economic opener, that third CC before Starport. Oh my god, before second racks, my apologies. He's going for a 2-on-1.
Yeah, mate. Kaozfate apparently this game wants to hit early and wants to hit hard. Ergo, the second racks. He's going for tier racks, mate, or is he? No, okay, that's only going for the racks. Okay, so he's going double racks before Starport. Yeah, mate. He wants the Marines. He knows he's really good with the Marines, so he wants them early.
Yes. What's important is that Ryu scouted this, so he knows about the 2-on-1. He knows about the big commitment into those Marines. And I think that's a really smart choice by Kaozfate, because we saw in the previous game his drops weren't dealing a lot of damage. So why bother? Why focus too much on the drops? Instead, focus on that one big push with your bio.
Yeah, mate. Luckily for Ryu, he sees it. He knows the timing, so he knows how much time he has to prepare. So right now he's running. He's probably going to saturate his tier base before going full Serling Bailey. His Bailey nest is now over, and his lair is in the middle of being built. And another doubler just to reconfirm everything that is happening in Kaozfate's base.
What I'm very scared about for Ryu right now is that Ryu didn't scout the armory. The armory was thrown down after the first Overlord scout, and Ryu didn't go into the natural. So this isn't just a bio push, this is a bio Hellbat push, which means you need banelings. It's so difficult to hold with just lings and queens.
Luckily for him, he has the banelings. Banelings are starting to be built. Only 5 though. Only 5. So we'll see if those are good enough.
Oh god, but here come the Hellions. The Banelings, they did just barely finish in time. The Hellions reveal themselves, they do morph into Hellbats.
Here we go, mate. The dance of death.
My god, who's gonna die? Right now, mate, the queen control has been on point and Kaozfate was forced back. Oh, one queen, no!
Oh man. Ryu like doesn't want to commit. I see him every time going with the bailings, but he's like, no, yes, no, yes, no. Hey, just make up your mind, please.
It's the dance, mate.
You're losing creep. You're losing a lot of queens for this. I think he's just trying to buy time for the bailing speed. Really?
I think he's just buying time. Like, I think if Ryu committed, it's very possible that he just would have lost his Ling Bane and then maybe lost the game. Like, you got to be so careful with how you approach that army. And what's important is that he forced Kaozfate back. Sure, he didn't kill the army, but he bought enough time. He made Kaozfate rethink his life and be like, yo, maybe I shouldn't go in, and yo, the bailing drop.
No. Oh my god, another bailing starts sneaking into the base now in the form of a drop, and 13 workers have been going down. Meanwhile, Kaozfate trying to counter-attack with a double prone attack.
Oh my god, and this time there aren't any splits at all, and the bailings do find some juicy connections. Oh my god, the push immediately cleaned up. Meanwhile, here comes the Liberator, as you were saying, does force some lost mining time.
More importantly, he sees the Spire. So it is confirmed that Ryu is going Mutalist this game.
And this should trigger Kaozfate to switch into Widow Mines. Staying on tank production, it's not the best against Ling Bane Muta. You can make it work, but like Widow Mines do so well against all things Muta and Ling and Bane.
Yeah, mate, definitely, because the problem with the tanks is that you cannot leave them alone. Otherwise, the Mutalistas are just going to swoop in, destroy them, and make room for your selling bailing to destroy the whole bio army.
Yeah, like tanks are like the stun. You have to babysit them, otherwise you don't know what they're gonna end up getting into. Oh god.
Here we go, mate. Kaozfate with his second push, two tanks and a bunch of marines. They're in a very good position behind those rocks. It's going to be very hard to surround them, but here we go. Ryu trying to go for the surround. Is he? Yeah, he's going to try to attack for both sides.
That he is decent bailing connections. He's going for the surround. The queens are coming in as well. Oh, he isn't going in with everything at once though.
Yeah, it's more than enough to destroy the tanks, which is the important part of this army. Without it, Kaozfate cannot push really.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, he's being very annoying with this Liberator.
Oh, he was being annoying with the Liberator, but you know what? There was another Dropper Lord here. 9 more SCVs went down. So even though Kaozfate is killing drones, Ryu is killing SCVs. Like, they're going back and forth.
By the way, shoutouts to the Mega in the chat who is saying us what is happening in the game between Egg and Shakti. Apparently, Shakti held a 12 pull from Egg.
Ooh, interesting. I mean, I imagine Cosmos is casting Shakti right now. He does try and cast his Brazilian boys as often as possible. So thank you so much for the updates. Meanwhile, the Ling Bane, I don't know if this is the best fight for Ryu right now. Oh my god, the Widow Mines!
Widow Mines actually do not connect very well, but the split for Kaozfate was really good. The whole selling bending army is gone, and the army is now in free reign to cancel the 5 days of Ryu.
He does force a cancel. Meanwhile, at the same time, Kaozfate was trying to pressure towards the north as well. Ryu needs the creep spread. Like, his creep spread is just almost non-existent right now. Like, it's so difficult for him to fight outside his bases.
This army on the left side of the map is finally cleaned up. But meanwhile, Kaozfate is going to take advantage of this and push.
Here we go. We have the minefield behind the Marines. We have the tanks as well. Oh god, I've seen this position before. Kaozfate is ahead in supply. One Widow Mine shot does go off.
Okay, he almost get all the X of the veterans, but he doesn't at the end. And here we go. Ryu tried to push from both sides.
Oh, the Widow Mines are not connecting with the Bailings, instead with a couple of Lings and the Observer, the Overseer even, and Ryu does clean up the army, but at the cost of all his Banelings.
I think it was worth it because the important thing is he destroyed all the tanks and all the Widow Mines.
Yeah. Oh boy, you know what? From here, Ryu, mate, you need to spread that creep. These queens, they gotta stop injecting. You got too many queens here in the main. You gotta get out there, mate. You gotta spread the creep.
Oh, here come the mutalisks, but there's not enough. They defend and Ryu loses a few important mutalisks here trying to destroy this base. The problem with the queens is that I think Ryu is still very worried about liberators.
Yeah. He shouldn't be, but he
That's
is. Oh god, he needs to be worried about this army. And again, there's no creep here. You know, there's nothing here at all. Kaozfate, he just takes his time, he sets up, he borrows his Widow Mines, and now this is a very dangerous position for Ryu to push into.
Yes, here's another base of Ryu that is probably going to be destroyed. And Kaozfate is ready. He has tanks, he has Widow Mines, he even has one Thor.
Yeah.
Here we go, mate. Here comes the next punch from Kaozfate.
Yeah, and Ryu knows he can't really fight here. He's going for a massive Ling run by. There are reinforcements though. The Ling run by isn't going to do anything. Oh my god.
Here we go, mate. Oh my god, the tank is in a very good position. The Banelings.
The Banelings
trying to go for the surround, mate.
Yeah, he does find some connections. He does surround the army. I was really worried for him. Oh god. But you know what? He's catching the medevacs as well.
Ryu finally achieving a major victory here. He not only destroyed the tanks but also the medevacs. But in the meanwhile, Kaozfate again with the counter attack in another prong.
Exactly. Ryu cannot get a fifth base up. He's trying. He's been trying so hard this entire game to expand, but he just can't do it. The Widow Mines do connect on the Lings, but it looks like there may be enough here to clean this up. As another Widow Mine shot goes off.
Ooh. Babe, the Kaozfate is losing too many medevacs, in my opinion. He has like 10 medevacs in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah. Exactly. Things really did start to. Things started to snowball for Ryu, and look at this muta cloud. This apocalypse of mutas, mate. It's absolutely insane. Now, finally, it's at a high enough number where he can start dealing some damage. There's no turrets in the natural. Oh my god, please, puppy, go to the natural. Oh god.
Tell me, lad, is that the official name for a cloud of Mutalisk? An apocalypse of Mutalisk?
Steel has an infographic. I know there's a problem of mutas, there's a catastrophe of mutas, and I think at a certain point it becomes an apocalypse of mutas. Yeah. Oh god.
By the way, like there are mines over here. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Mines that are over the map, and Kaozfate loses half of his marines.
Mate, that was beautiful.
Now the other half is running away, and there's enough mutas and settling Baneling here. And mate, again, Ryu is now the one doing good trades. Look at the supply: 138 versus 167.
I think this is the first time that Ryu is ahead in supply. I think he's been struggling a little bit against Kaozfate, but now, mate, he's making some moves happen, some smooth moves with all of these mines. He's setting up even more Banelings here. God, that was so beautiful.
But now Kaozfate is going to be so paranoid every time he walks outside his base, and now there's enough mutas to easily destroy turrets, and here we go, SCVs.
Mate, that's why they call it an apocalypse of mutas, mate. As everything goes down, the planetary and all the missile turrets go down as well. Kaozfate finally loses a base.
Yeah, mate, it was an important base, really. Luckily for him, he has another CC like ready to take his place. So he will only lose mining time. He did lose a couple of SCVs, but he has a healthy amount still. 70 SCVs. By the way, he has more SCVs than Ryu, so has drones.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Ryu has to work on that drone count. Right now, Ryu is just trying to make sure he doesn't die. He's trying to survive. He needs to hold on to one of his fifth bases. Like, finally, like, again, this hatchery, it's under threat. Like, he just can't expand. He's going for a run by instead.
Yes, the run by will do damage. This base still not a planetary, so it's pretty much defenseless. And Ryu trades the base. The base in the upper left is gone.
And here,
but Ryu's on the
yeah, it's
Go ahead,
towards
go
the
ahead.
south. Yeah, I was about to say that what's important is that sure, Kaozfate kills a base, but Ryu gets 2 essentially.
Yeah, mate. And here comes the Marines at the top to defend, but yeah, this base is going on well. 29 SCVs has gone down. Now finally, Ryu has more workers than Kaozfate.
Yeah, yeah, and now Ryu is even being annoying here, is gonna force a scan. Meanwhile, there are only 2 orbitals, so each scan is so important, just lands anyway. And oh my god, Kaozfate, Kaozfate wants to fight. He wants to fight the main army, but Ryu just keeps avoiding it.
Damn it. Oh no, he scans the ground base.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
Any minute now, the workers are going to return, and look.
Yeah, the Lings are just gonna, there we go, immediately they unburrow, go for those workers. Meanwhile, Kaozfate, he's not in position, he's just going for the push. And he can still win this.
Yes, his army is on the going on the other side of the map. He's now basically all in. Like, this is it, mate. His economy is a disaster back home, but he has a ton of Marines. Like,
Exactly.
I don't think I've seen Kaozfate in a more big Marine group than in the whole game.
Exactly. Like Ryu just has to wait. He has to wait for his opponent to push into him. But mate, the pre-spread is just looking so good. At the same time, though, that Mutaflor killed another base, 2 bases.
Yeah, I mean, this is the last chance. The Muta's coming back, and I think Ryu is going to make a big push and try to destroy this army. And if he does, he wins this game.
Yeah, the Widowmine goes off. It does not connect with the Ling Bane. It actually gets a lot of friendly fire, forces Kaozfate back.
Ooh. Nice save on the Thor, by the way. He picked up at the last second.
Exactly. Got a bunch of spores go down, and it's one of those situations where Kaozfate cannot turn back. Like he has to go for the kill. Like he's on 3 base economy. He's on 1 base economy essentially.
Watch out, Metalisk. Okay. Mate, Kaozfate is hanging on a thread. Like he loses the army, he doesn't have the economy to rebuild it.
Exactly. I'm just so surprised that he decided to come back home. To be fair, if he catches the mutas, then it's totally worth it. Oh, does force a stim. Every single stim hurts as well. He's just working on very limited resources, and there's plenty of Ling Bane here to meet the army.
And here we go, go on. How many Widow Mines there is? There are only 2 Widow Mines in the map, mate.
Yeah.
Only 2. That's not enough for that many Serling Bailing.
God, not enough at all. Meanwhile, I also just realized I could be losing my mind. Ryu, still on their tech. He's only just starting his infestation pit now. I quickly checked the upgrades. I'm like, is he on 3-3 yet? Nah, mate, he's still on 2-2. He has not had a hive.
Who needs hive when you're winning?
It's true. It's one of those things where like, oh god.
Oh no, a lot of mutas went down there.
Yeah,
He killed a lot of Marines, but mate, those mutas are so important. You cannot lose them like that.
Like, I was about to say that Ryu needs to switch into ultras right now. That's why I checked. I'm like, hold on, does he even have like a hive? Like, no, he doesn't even have a hive. It's gonna take a long time for him to really fight well against those Marines.
A run by for Ryu here. Luckily, the Kaozfate managed to. Oh no, he lowered the wall. Why do you lower the wall? You had it.
He lowers the walls. All the things get cleaned up, but the mutas do get into the production, dealing a lot of damage, taking out some of these add-ons, even almost take out the starports.
Rip starport.
F's in the chat for the starport. Meanwhile,
Mate, I don't like it, mate. The Kaozfate is doing basically only Marines. Only Marines.
I mean, it's good for a while, but
anything that is not a Marine and he loses, he's not going to be able to replenish.
yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, a big chunk of mutas just went down. To be fair, they did deal a lot of economic damage. The Widow Mines get taken out as well. These mutas are doing so well. Ryu, mate, start the goddamn hive. No. Start it, mate.
Like, those 2 Widow Mines were the only Widow Mines.
Oh, aye.
And Ryu knows, and now he comes with all his army and GG, mate.
GG, well played. Ryu ties up the series 1-1 after a very hard-fought game.
GG, mates. Yeah, mates. 1-1. This is tied up. What a game. What a game. Are you here, mate?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I was just funattering someone for typing esports with a goddamn dash in it. Like, what the hell? The hell are you on? Oh boy. But mate, we are going to that ace match. Mate, what an intense game. Oh my god.
Yes, back and forth, like it should be. Like, this is like peak TVC in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Light, this is going to be one of your favorite maps.
Oh yeah, let's go. The most macro of all maps in the map pool. We're gonna be on Romanticide. This is where everything will be decided. Now I have to ask you a question. Is Kaozfate crazy enough to proxy Rax in the ace match?
Yes. Yes, yeah. He is. Yeah, will he? No, I don't think he will. I don't think he will versus Rio, but he could. He's definitely one of the. He is not conservative enough to not do it.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. We'll see if he does it.
Like, breathe.
Does he risk it all, mate? Oh boy.
Here we go. Countdown is starting and we are live in Romanticide. Here in the bottom right hand corner of the map, the Peruvian Zerg player playing for the CranKy Ducklings. Give it up for Ryu.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have the Peruvian Terran player. He is orange, representing Team New Angels. It is Kaozfate. No proxy.
Are you relieved or disappointed?
I'm not relieved until the game is over, mate. Oh my, Ryu going for a pull first.
Yeah, mate. Now Ryu is the one who wants to be on the aggressive, or maybe he was expecting the proxy from Kaozfate this game.
Oh my god.
Fortunately, it is only a pull first. It is not like a pull all in or something like that because he's going for the hash second instead of gas. And yeah, okay, this is okay. At the end of the day, it's going to be basically the same thing as if he did hatch first. It's not going to cost him anything, and it's not. I do not think he's going to do a lot of damage across the map. Anyhow.
Yeah, I do think this is smart. It does show that Ryu is a little bit afraid because this is, you know, just in case he was being proxied essentially. He was making sure that he would have links to deal with bunkers. He even leaves his Overlord here above his natural in case SCV showed up. So yeah, he was very afraid of that scenario. These Lings shouldn't deal too much damage. What is important though is that Kaozfate didn't go for an SCV scout. So he will send this Reaper across the map. And he will expose his natural base.
Yeah, mates. And look, the Zerglings are taking the roundabout way just in time for the Reaper to leave. The Zerglings enter, and it is a little disaster.
Yes.
And he's going to force the Reaper back.
Exactly. There is a Marine out, but one Marine isn't going to be enough to deal with all four of these Lings. The Lings are about to dive in at the same time. Now, Kaozfate knows, oh my, it was a pull first.
It was, and here we go. The Zergling is forced out of the command center, and more SCVs are being pulled.
Oh my god, and the Marine was focused down. The Marine actually did fall, and now SCVs are starting to fall. Oh, it looks like all the Lings are they get cleaned up.
Only one SCV went down. That was a really good move from Chaos. I was expecting 2 or maybe 3. Now only 1.
Yeah. I do think that Ryu probably should have been a little bit more conservative after he killed the Marine and backed off. But instead, you know, he had like the bloodlust in his eyes. He wanted those SCVs.
Yes. Meanwhile, the Reaper still being annoying here in Ryu's base. He's trying to check when the tilt base is going up for Ryu's going to take again the forward tilt base.
Oh, he wants to. Oh god, as the drone does escape the eyes of the Reaper, and he does get it. Again, a little bit later than he would have liked, but he still does get the third base. He's catching up with the economy. Did delay the natural a little bit of Kaozfate.
Yeah, that's okay. Kaozfate going for a faster base here.
Yeah, it's something that he's been doing every single game. Every single game he's been going for a fast third. I like it. It just shows, like, you know, how Chaos is influenced by the Korean scene or the Korean meta a little bit there. Telling you, man, he's the future Juanito.
Oh, those are some big pants to fit. Like,
not the biggest anymore. Yo, Juanito's been losing a lot of weight. I don't know if you've seen, mate. He's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I have seen, mate. He's basically turning into a K-pop star now.
Exactly. Juanito's looking really good nowadays. Boy, I'm telling you, maybe that has to do something with the rise of Terran players in Latin America. Can't just be a coincidence. Meanwhile, here we go. Kaozfate is pushing out with all of his Hellions, looking to try and find some damage. Oh, the third base is looking a little bit exposed. Oh.
I hope people keep calling me, please.
Do they not understand?
Funara is steadfast.
Steadfast, mate.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh god.
But yeah, coming back here to this game, the Hellions just trying to be annoying. Fourth base for Ryu is now coming down. And the first Liberator for Kaozfate is now flying across the map.
Yeah, here it is. First Liberator is out. So Kaozfate did go for this in game number 2. Looks like he wants to go for it again here on Romanticide. Looking to try and deal some damage here. There is a Spore already in location in the main. So as long as Ryu has good reaction time, he should be able to deal with this Liberator.
There has finished for Ryu. Baneling speed is now starting. And the Evo Chambers. So probably for the +1/+1 melee.
Yeah.
Here comes the Liberator. And he's going to... Okay, he managed to fight a little spot. Oh no, the Queen. Watch out, Queen.
Oh god, the Queen does push away the Liberator. The Liberator loses a lot of health there. Oh god. Can the Queen get him?
Oh, he targeted the drone at the last second. I think he could have won the battle against the Queen. I think
that they may have killed each other, but he definitely would have killed the Queen. Like,
yeah. In the end, he decided to kill a drone instead.
Questionable moves there by Kaozfate. But the Liberator was dealt with. The Hellions couldn't find a way into any of the mineral lines. So far, the creep spread is looking pretty good from Ryu, but here comes the first bio drop with Stim.
Yeah, man. Did he saw it? I think he saw it with the Starlink.
Oh god, maybe Ryu caught a glimpse of it. I'm not 100% sure. I actually don't think he saw it. Oh god, here come the Marines. God.
Okay, loses nothing.
And you know what? Bailey speed is
no,
down.
the
Bailey speed
Bailey.
is down. Oh god, no reaction. Kaozfate, please.
7 Bailings. Okay, he managed to react right at the end, so he doesn't lose as much as in previous games. But mate, that was a huge blow for Kaozfate.
Exactly.
Just as the wall is finishing, he literally just need one more supply to finish the wall. Because look that little corridor there.
Oh god, Kaozfate has been watching too many of Yaku's streams, mate. That's not that is not a wall. Aye. Meanwhile, here comes Ryu. Ryu being really bold here. He's actually mixing in some Roach Ravager with the Ling Bane. Speaking of, there's not a lot of Ling Bane. Uh-oh.
Yeah, mate. There's little the banelings are now morphing in. The question is, will it be enough?
That is the question here. The Widowmines do burrow. Some of them do get biled down, but there's still a lot of Widowmines here. Ryu is trying to go in from multiple angles, but the Widowmine shots are connecting.
Oh no, mate. No more selling banelings, and there's still a lot of marines here. There's a lot of queens, which I think is going to be enough. Maybe. No, not maybe, mate. More marines are coming in.
Mate, you don't want queens against marines, mate. Marines, that's what they want. A couple of lings are coming in, but this is really scary. Kaozfate, he could break Ryu here. Ryu needs banelings.
The banelings are just barely morphing in right now. He doesn't have anything else. The banelings are coming in.
Oh god, and now he's gonna be...
Kaozfate is splitting very good.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? The Widowmines are about to reset. They do. No.
Oh my god. They took not only a lot of selling banelings here, they also took quite a few roaches and ravagers.
Yeah. Oh god, those were the best Widowmine connections that Kaozfate could have hoped for. Now Ryu is in a lot of trouble. He barely has any banelings left.
The splits are good. Kaozfate loses barely anything, and the marines are not stopping.
Oh god, they are not. The Widowmines aren't stopping either. Now Ryu has a bit of a stronger army. The Widowmine does burrow. Oh, it does get biled down just barely in time. Oh god, I just realized Ryu was supply blocked. I was like, why isn't he making anything else? He was supply blocked for a little bit there. He actually splits up his army.
Yeah, he's trying to go for a counter-attack in the tilt base of Kaozfate, but the Kaozfate still has that little corridor that actually Ryu does not see. He's attacking the supply depots instead.
Yeah, he could have just gone straight in. And for those wondering, one of the reasons why Ryu was struggling to defend there is that Ryu, unlike the last game, is going for a very fast hive. He skipped Hydroden, he skipped Spire to go for a fast infestation pit.
Do you think Ultra Disc? Right?
Yes, yeah, 100%. He's trying to play like dark. He's trying to go dark style. And like dark style can work, but what it means is you don't have any anti-air and the medevac count gets a little bit out of control.
Yeah. Who wins, like dark or beyond?
Oh god. I mean, well, the biles are landing. He does get another Widowmine. There's still a couple more Widowmines in the middle of this army though.
Yeah, mate. A lot of the banelings are like stuck in the back of the army. They're not connecting, and here come the Sterling just to be mounting down while they're walking in. Like half the Sterling's deck just by spawning.
Exactly. Oh my god, another juicy Widowmine shot there. The splits are on point, and this may be it, mate. There's no more banelings. A couple more about to morph in. These are the last banelings that Ryu has.
Yeah, but the split of Kaozfate is good. It's really good. Also, the focus fire, the banelings do not destroy enough, and there's still a lot of marines alive.
Oh god, exactly. Lings are starting to trickle in, but here come the reinforcements of the marines. Oh my god, Chaos, he just doesn't stop. Oh god, banelings are on the way. Can they finish in time? The marines are here. No, they're focusing down the banelings.
No, the banelings are being focused down. No baneling is going to finish here. All the queens goes down. This base is going to go down, mate. This is the beginning of the end for Ryu, I think.
Yeah, it is. I think Ryu is starting to break here. He does have a couple more banelings on the way, but there's only 3 and they all get denied. They're gone, mate. Good. And this is the power of Terran, and this is the risk you take when you try and be greedy and go all the way up to Hive as quickly as Ryu did.
Ryu now lost his 3rd base. He's back to only 3 bases, mate, and 130 for supply versus 118.
Oh god.
This is no good for a set player.
It's not good at all, mate. He just needs a little bit more time. He morphs in a couple more banelings. He's trying to hold the line on this ramp. Decent connections, but an even better split.
Now, there's a lot of road Ravager here. There's a lot of HP for our boy Ryu, but the DPS of those marines are really high, and more marines are coming in every minute.
Oh, that they are. Oh god, all the Ravagers fall. Sorry, Roaches fall. Now the Marines can get on top of the Ravagers. There just isn't enough buffer. He just needs a little more Lings, a couple more Roaches, and then maybe Ryu can push Kaozfate away. And he's doing it. He's holding.
Nice hold by Ryu. He lost a lot, but he managed to survive.
Yeah, he
That's
lost
the
2
important
bases.
part. Yeah, mate, it is now at three almost 4 base Ryu versus Kaozfate, who has now landed his 4 base. The thing is, and I didn't notice until now,
The drones.
Kaozfate is 3-3.
Oh, true. 3-3 is done. 3-3 has not started for Ryu, despite having Hive already. He hasn't done anything with his Hive. What's important is that Ryu, even though he lost 2 bases, he saved almost every single one of his drones, which I thought was very impressive. So he can come back in the economy. He just needs the army. He needs to focus as much as he can on his army, and he's actually, mate, but he's going for a run by. He's going for another, maybe even bailing run by.
Kaozfate focus fires the single bailing that he was hit, and it was going to end up. So, mate, this is basically has become like raw Java versus Bio.
Essentially. Meanwhile, here come the Lings. The wall is not a wall. He will get into the mineral line, but there are reinforcements here, mate.
Now, finally, the Ultra Lea's cavern is being built by Ryu.
It took a long time. It took a very long time, but it's almost done. When Ultras come out, Kaozfate is going to have a much harder time killing Ryu, just because Kaozfate is still stuck on Marine Widowmine. He needs Marauders, and you know what? Mate, he's starting Marauder production.
Yeah, mate, he knows. By the way, I'm not sure how much Ryu is going to be able to make those Ultras, because by the way Kaozfate has been pressuring Ryu all this game, he really hasn't been keeping any money for anything else that is not just the immediate defense that he needs to survive.
Yeah. Oh my god. Meanwhile, oh god, Kaozfate was a little bit out of position there. The Widowmines are going to go down, every single one, and this is a big win. It's going to make it a little bit easier here for Ryu to defend. But I agree, like, he doesn't have a lot of resources. He's actually taking into Infestors.
Man, he's that desperate. He needs. I mean, you know what it is when you loan resources. Spellcasters is what you need.
Exactly.
Oh, no,
the Liberator is dealing a lot of damage here. Ay ay ay. Finally, the Liberator is going to be dealt with, but 13 kills on this Liberator.
Yeah, mate. Meanwhile, finally, Kaozfate managed to break in Ryu in this side of the map, and he's going to lose another base.
Yeah. Ryu knows he can't hold on to it. He gives it up. He transfers his workers over here towards the north, where there is a Widowmine waiting, by the way. Oh, God.
176 supply versus 138. Ryu is now on the edge. He's now the one who needs a miracle to survive. He needs a really, really good bailing connection.
There are some bailings on the way. There are Ultras on the way. Decent bailing connections, decent piles on the Liberators.
Yeah, he's making good connections. The problem is that there's too much bio.
Exactly. Decent fumbles.
Too much bio and not enough bailings.
Yeah,
he destroys a good part of the bio, but there's more behind.
Yeah, but the bio is getting a little bit lower. Some of the bailings are finding some connections. The Ultra is finally coming out, but there's only one Ultra. Oh god, is it going to be enough? The Ultra is getting focused down, and the Ultra does fall.
And he is making a really good effort here. He's keeping Kaozfate in the run for his money. Like he's working hard for it.
Yeah,
you can tell.
He is, mate. Ryu has been dying for the past 10 minutes. He's like, oh god, just barely holding on. But he loses another hatchery. Oh god, another Widowmine shot.
Mate, Ryu is now on 3 bases again. And the 3 bases he has, it was one of the previous ones, so he doesn't have as many minerals as before.
Exactly.
Look, even the
oh god, Ryu, he's desperately trying to get some bases up and running. It's going to be a little bit easier here because of all the creep spread, but Kaozfate, he's focusing his attention over here instead with his Marines, his Marauders, his Liberators. Oh god. Ryu, he's struggling to get a couple of bailings.
The bailings now, the bailings are morphing right in the end, but he's going to get focused down.
Oh no, the Infestor! Oh god.
GG, mate. Kaozfate takes the series 2-1 and advances to the qualifying match.
GG. Well played, Kaozfate. And I'm gonna say this, mate, this should have been a best of 5. That was amazing. That was a great series. I am sad that Ryu didn't make it through, but at the same time, Kaozfate played so well, and what a series.
What a series, man. Yeah, it was everything that I hoped for and more.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. What a just what a series there. Kaozfate, well fought, well deserved. I also want to criticize Ryu a little bit because Ryu, he risked a lot going up to Hive. He got the Hive, he didn't do anything with it. He made one Ultra, he didn't even get 3-3. He didn't even get, I don't think he got Adrenal Glands for his Lings either. Like, there was a lot of investment there that never paid off. He would have been better off just either going for mutas or just sticking with Ling Bane and just like throwing down a macro hatch or something like that.
I think the problem was not Ryu himself. It was more that Kaozfate was just not gonna let him. Like, if
True.
Ryu put a little bit of resources into the tech that he needed, he wouldn't have enough army to defend against Kaozfate. That was the issue. All the money that Ryu was making, all the money was going directly to the army because Kaozfate was just in his face the whole time.
Yeah.